our international arena, militants attacked dozens of trucks-bearing vehicles for Western troops in Afghanistan earlier today near the Pakistani capital, a bold assault that killed 7 people and installed the vulnerability of a crucial U.S. supply line. Militants and ordinary criminals have often attacked NATO and U.S. supply convoys over the past 2 years, but today's strike was the first so close to the well-protected capital, something likely to cause particular unease. Much of the fuel and supplies to Western troops in Afghanistan travels through Pakistan after arriving in the port city of Karachi. An Associated Press photographer saw around 60 containers damaged at a truck depot on the main road leading to the border with Afghanistan, about 10 kilometers from Islamabad. Many carried military vehicles such as Humvees. Charred shells of the trucks were jumbled together at the depot, and firefighters were dousing smoke blazes. The pungent smell of smoke gripped the air as officials surveyed the damage. A group of around 15 suspected militants first opened fire with automatic weapons and grenades before torching the trucks, police officer Kalim Imam said. A NATO helicopter was shot down in southern Afghanistan today, killing 4 troops, according to reports. The helicopter was brought down by hostile fire in volatile Helmand province, NATO said in a statement, but did not give any more details. Taliban spokesman Qari Yusuf Ahmadi claimed responsibility on behalf of the insurgents, saying militants shot down the helicopter with 2 rockets. Helmand provincial government spokesman Daoud Ahmadi said the attack occurred about midday in Sanjing province. Both U.S. and British troops are operating in Helmand, part of a band of province across southern Afghanistan that are the Taliban's heartland. United States troops have been building in the south as part of President Barack Obama's surge strategy to try to bring an end to the nearly 9-year-old insurgency. Iran faces its toughest sanctions for failing to comply with UN demands over its nuclear enrichment, the U.S. says. The Security Council is set to vote on a 4th round of sanctions to tighten financial curbs on Iran while expanding a limited arms embargo. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said they were the most significant sanctions that Iran has ever faced. But Iran's president warned his country would not agree to nuclear talks if the sanctions were imposed. The amount of unity that has been engendered by the international community is very significant. Mohammed Ahmadinejad also said that a nuclear fuel swap deal brokered by Turkey and Brazil was an offer that would not be repeated. Iran agreed in May to deposit 1,200 kilograms of low-enriched uranium with Turkey in return for reactor fuel, but the U.S. and its Western allies said the agreement was too little too late. They fear Tehran is secretly trying to build a nuclear bomb, while Iran says its program is aimed solely at peaceful energy use. At least 11 people have been killed in Iraq in a wave of attacks on people who have opposed insurgents, police said. Many of the attacks were targeted at Sunni militants known as the Shawa or Sons of Iraq. The group were former allies of al-Qaeda during the sectarian violence between 2006 and 2007 before they turned against them. The bombings and shootings happened in a number of places across the country and targeted police officers and a militia group. Civilians were also among those killed or wounded, reports said. It is to be recalled that insurgent attacks have killed hundreds since March following inconclusive elections. And with that, dear viewers, we conclude this evening's news broadcast. Thank you for staying with us, and good night.